The city of Dubuque was established in 1833, primarily with the signing of the Black Hawk Treaty, which opened the eastern bank of the Mississippi River for development. Prior to that, Julian Dubuque had an agreement with the Fox Indian tribe in order to do lead mining in the region. During that time, the Langworthy brothers were also involved with the project. The fact that they were working with the Indians after Julian Dubuque passed away. Once the Black Hawk Treaty was signed in 1833, Lucius and James Langworthy moved over to Dubuque and helped found the city.
CARADCO was a large door and sash manufacturing. They were a millwork company, and they were the largest in the world at one time, and they made everything from windows to doors to anything that you could think of that went into a commercial building or a home that was made out of wood. When Calvin Coolidge was president, they built a staircase and they redid all the windows in the White House. So they were a very large, well-known, great reputation door and sash and millwork factory.
CARADCO was basically founded by William W. Carr in 1866. Basically, they started out as a small woodworking business, but then they expanded into one of the nation's largest window and sash door companies. The building that's located at 9th and Jackson started as one 3-story brick building, had several additions on it, and expanded to encompass the entire block. Partners joined the company and dropped off, so we have an evolution of name changes. In 1866, as mentioned, started out as the Carr Austin Company. 1897, Carr Ryder and Adams Company, which is most famous known by. And then in 1958, the CARADCO name came around. Their products are located all over the world and throughout the United States. Probably most of the cabinetry you're going to find prior to 1980 in the city of Dubuque was manufactured at that plant. With CARADCO leaving in the late 70s, there was also a downturn in several other businesses. John Deere, the packing company, a lot of blue-collar type working jobs with the manufacturing industry plummeted. So in the late 70s, early 80s, the city of Dubuque lost over 10,000 in population. With the loss of the population, it took a drastic economic downturn. We had 23% unemployment rate. The previous council members back in the 80s decided that we needed to diversify our economy. And with the advent and expansion of some of the white-collar jobs, primarily banking industry, insurance industry, and some other financial white-collar jobs came available, helped diversify the economy, and established what we're at as Dubuque today. During a process that we call the Vision 2010, we helped identify top 10 projects that wanted to be conducted with the city of Dubuque, or priorities for the citizens. Millwork District revitalization was one of them. We had over 1 million square feet of underutilized space. Through that process, they identified this district, and we prepared what they call a master plan, or a plan unit development for the area, to convert these warehouse spaces into commercial, residential, and office type uses.
This building, when we first stepped inside of it, it was a bit overwhelming because this is actually 6 buildings that were built kind of in stages as the company grew. CARADCO was the largest door and sash manufacturer in the world at one time, and this was their main plant. There was many other buildings owned by CARADCO in the district, but this was where it started. This building was for sale, and it was one of the largest footprint buildings in the district. It was also very blighted, maybe the most blighted. Some of the roofs were ready to collapse. Pigeons were living in the building because of all the broken windows. But it was right in the center of the district. The revitalization process started with the acquisition, stabilization of the building in terms of, getting rid of all the pigeon waste so that people could safely come into the building to do their design work and engineering, and starting construction. There's never one person in a project like that. These are huge team efforts, and we have a thing that we kind of call integrated project management, and it's everybody from design to construction management to project management. It's a whole team of people that kind of come together to make a project like this work.